Wonder Boy, what is the secret of your power? Wonder Boy, won't you take me far away from the mucky muck now? Now's the time for me to tell you about Young Nasty Man, enemy and arch rival of Wonder Boy, with powers comparable to Wonder Boy. What powers, you ask? How the power of flight. Does that do anything for you? That's levitation, Holmes. How about the power to kill a yak from 50 yards away with mind bullets? That's telekinesis, Kyle. How about the power to move you? Yeah, that's right. The power to move you. As in to pick you up and to throw you into somebody else. She has all of those powers. But welcome to the show, because today we are playing Control. And yeah, which if you were not aware, it is a game where you have all sorts of cool powers. That, by the way, is a little excerpt from Wonder Boy, sung by Tenacious D, which I found out when I did the playthrough of what's the name of that game? The game that the other game that Jack Black did, or the game that Jack Black did, that I found out when I was thinking about songs to sing during the intro for that. Brutal Legend, that's it. Brutal Legend. When I was thinking about songs to sing to open those streams, most Tenacious D streams are not, shall we say, stream appropriate. You have to take little excerpts from them, because they can go bad on you. Well, not bad, but not stream appropriate, shall we say. All right. This is episode 3. I know how to do numbers. Episode 3 of the Play It Forward of Control. And so far it is a lot of fun. We are we in control? To be honest, I don't think we are. Our character is the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. But that seems to be there seems to be a different meaning to the office of director than what you would normally expect, in the sense that they seem to assign random people to be the director, which is odd. They're like, oh, you're the new director? Cool. You just showed up? Cool. That's something that happens often. Yeah. Also, the job of director appears to come with a gun. So that's cool. So I feel like that the implication being that at least in this particular company, the director is a very sort of hands-on role, gun on role. Although I say the job of director comes with a gun, or it may be more that the job of director, gives you the gun. It may be more that if you have the gun, you are the director. I feel like that might be more accurate in some ways, that the gun is the thing that denotes who the director is. It's like, I'm the director. No, you're not. I'm the director. Well, I've got this gun. Okay, fine. You're the director. Yeah, or maybe the gun is the director. Wait, maybe you were the gun. Oh my God. Am I the gun? I'm probably the gun. Anyway, as is... What I like that there's the idea that, there's the typical thing in video games where you're the only one who can actually, like, do anything. like you're the only one. Everyone is like, well, we have all these problems and we're just going to stand here and not deal with them at all because we're basically totally hopeless. Oh, hey, you! Hey, random person who just showed up, you can help us. Go and do all the stuff. And thank you. Please solve all of our problems because we are totally helpless on our own. At least there's like I guess a meta explanation as to why that's happening, which is that you have the gun and you are the director. And so I presumably the responsibility of director is to handle this stuff, which I assume the guy who was the director before you used to be handling before he killed himself. Or maybe he didn't do that. I don't know. Things could be... Reality is kind of a little wishy-washy. We don't know. But anyway. Yeah, there's a... Yeah. The job of the director... I guess what we can really see in this game is the job of the director is to move the plot forward. Which I guess makes sense in some ways, you know? It's sort of in a general sense. Philosophically, I guess, you know, the director of a company, your job as the director of a company, your job is to move the plot of the company forward. Does that work? I don't know. There's probably some explanation there. Anyway, let's get into it. Woo. Oh yeah, also we have a interdimensional being possibly living in our heads. So that's cool. So far, we don't really know what the implications of that are, other than they talk to us sometimes. And yeah, she talks to us sometimes, and also she appeared to allow you to get into this Bureau of Control while it was under lockdown, which is interesting. Let's welcome a couple people. Red Jack for 2 months says Tenacious D resub. That's right. And Chief Engineer Michael for 19 months says another round of Control. Also, hi Paul. Is she talking to our character or is she talking to us as the player? That's an interesting idea. That's actually like my favorite bit in Assassin's Creed. I think in like they pull it in the first Assassin's Creed game, or maybe the second one. Spoilers, I guess. But if you know the sort of the overall the overarching narrative of the Assassin's Creed games is that there's, or at least the first sort of part with Desmond, theoretically there's this like these aliens or possibly interdimensional beings that existed before humanity and set up a bunch of stuff and died out for some reason. And they're the ones who set up like the Apple of Eden, which is the thing you're looking for throughout the game, which allows you to control people's minds. But there's this amazing part in it. I think this is the second Assassin's Creed game where, so you are playing, of course, you play Desmond, who is in the Animus, which is basically a machine that allows you to play a video game version of an earlier life, of your genetic memory is what it's supposed to be, right? So you're essentially playing, you are embodying your ancestor. So you as the player are playing Desmond, who is playing Ezio Auditore in the second game. And then Ezio So back in Florence or wherever Ezio is, way back in time, Ezio apparently encountered these, did a thing that encountered these aliens, and these aliens said a bunch of stuff to him that makes no sense to him. They said a bunch of random sentences, and he was like, this is all really weird stuff. I don't understand any of this. They're just speaking total gibberish. But it turns out that those random sentences that the aliens were saying were actually talking to Desmond. So they were talking to the guy who was going to be reliving the memory of they were talking to Desmond, the guy in the future who is reliving Ezio's memory. It's very weird and kind of cool. All right. Sprint is useful both in and out of combat. It lets you get to where you want to go and avoid projectiles. I like that they're giving you a tip on how to on the idea that running is a useful thing to move faster. Nitro Fox for 43 months or 34 months. Reality warping, omnipresent, brutalist architecture sounds thermically close to my hometown, really. Yeah, the overall meta narrative of the early Assassin's Creed games was very interesting. To be honest, I don't feel like I have a good handle on how, even though I've played most of the Assassin's Creed games, I don't have a good handle on how it actually ended. Partially because it was a long time ago, and partially because I got kind of confused. And also, I don't think I played Unity, which may be the last Desmond one. I don't know. And they basically dropped that aspect. They very, not completely, but they very downplayed that aspect in the newer ones. Like in Assassin's Creed Origins. The sort of alien, weird, extra-dimensional stuff. There's certain situations where it comes into play, but it's very de-emphasized. Steven JM81 for 35 months. Thank you very much. Also, Fluffy. Yeah, Fluffy. For 18 months says, hi, Paul. Well, hello. Alright, let me try to remember what I'm doing. Find Marshall. Marshall! Marshall? Go listen to the Limited Resources podcast. Oh, right, I have skill points. I should spend those. Right, I just got a ton of skill points, didn't I? Woohoo! So I get even more launching stuff. More health. Maybe I should just get more health, at least a little bit. I do tie a lot. Of course, I could also just, avoid getting hit. That would be a good way to deal with that. Well, let's try that. More health. Can I build anything new? I have enough stuff for spin, just not enough little triangles. All right, everybody. We need to find more triangles. And not just any triangles. Groups of 3 triangles is really what I need. All right, what am I trying to do here? Kill his troopers. That seems fairly straightforward. Kill his charge in the executive section using... Ooh. Wait, the his charge are the ones that explode when I kill them. I don't want to kill those guys with melee attacks. And kill enemies in the executive. Still no outfits. Okay.
There's no logic to this.
I feel like you must not have worked at the FBC for very long if you're complaining that there isn't any logic to things. All right. So I'm in the executive sector now. There's an elevator here. Can I... Wait. Do I have missions? Research sector. Okay. Well, let's go to the elevator. See how we can do. Research sector. Named enemies present a tougher challenge but yield better rewards. Also, it's fun to know the name of the person you're killing. You know? It just adds that personal touch. Alright, this is a whole new place. I think I like this gun better. Central Research. Ooh, research sector.
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control.
Hi.
I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications.
Darling.
You, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now.
Magic, literally in this
and
case.
through those years, we've made astonishing
It's the
discoveries.
service weapon, the hotline, the oldest house. That's where we are.
In all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's
It's interesting that they actually have live action stuff.
the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So,
Kind of a throwback to like VCR or CD-ROM games.
follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise,
You know, you get the like red alert mission briefings where you have like Tim Curry being all Russian in your face, hamming it up. I feel like that's not how the ritual division door is supposed to look.
where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now.
That seems wrong.
I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries.
I appreciate there was like some sort of dimensional incursion that messed up this door. They're like, you know, there's all these weird, these big like squares and stuff, and then somebody had the presence of mind to put little like caution things around it, being like, "Yep, problem solved. Now let's go back to work."
Research sector, huh?
Keith Quick
Those mad
for 19
scientists.
months. I feel like this sector doesn't have a monopoly on mad scientists. parapsychology, Dr. Darling's office, and dimensional research. So I'm trying to find Marshall. Which is up? Who's up there? Okay. Oh, hey. Whoa! Hello. Oh, that guy's level 3. Whoa! Poof! Yeah. Whoa, jeez. Make sure you wear your hard hat. That way you're better as a projectile. Come on, shoot me. Go ahead. Bet you really want to. Okay, fine. I'll just pick you up. Does that guy have a sniper rifle? Is that what I'm seeing? No smoking! Ow! Oof. I keep forgetting that, like, fighting from afar is not that great an idea, because then you don't get any of the health drops. You kind of gotta get stuck in. Too bad I can't pull the guy that's already flying out of the air. That would be handy. Anything interesting in here? Ooh. Files. I love files. Plant complaint. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I feel like everybody is essentially like, whatever the janitor wants to do is fine. I get the impression that the janitor has a lot more power than you would expect in the in the hierarchy of this place. we go. I'm actually getting the health drops. Take a load off. You should relax. Here. Relax on this couch. Hey, this guy wanted to talk to you about something. I don't know what, but, you know. Say hi. Oh, that guy's got a name. Poof. Whoop. Someone's firing missiles. Which I'd appreciate if they did not. Boom! Ha-ha! That did not work out well. I ran up and punched him, and then he just punched me back and did way more damage to me than I did to him. Ooh, a thing. The fact that that's still all weird and creepy probably means that there's still guys around. Dimensional research. I feel like everywhere is dimensional research in this place. Like, for instance, this hallway. This is the stuff that is bad for me, right? Or not? Oh, okay. Are those like plants or are they? Ooh, the thing. Utilization of paranormal elements thresholds. Thresholds is a source of great inspiration and great challenge. When new thresholds manifest in the oldest house by blank, we never know what new discoveries. I feel like that would be a really useful piece of information. The quarry brought black rock, whatever. But the mold, if the mold has any scientific value, has been difficult to find due to the lengths we have to go to fighting it back. Ah, the mold. So, black rock, good. The mold, bad. The mold, I'm assuming, is that freaky blue stuff that hurts me. Just gonna do a quick recce. See what's around. Bathroom. Anybody in here? Oopsie. You know what? I turned the toilet into a bidet. It's fine. Man, I really need to use this washroom. Excuse me, one sec. Okay, I'm done. I like that the bottom half of the door was, only the bottom half of the door was blown off. Yeah. Whew! Do not go in there. It's the guy's washroom. Why is there toilet paper on top of a urine? That just doesn't make any sense. My immersion is completely ruined. Also, oh. Wait, what? Hey, hey! There was an astral blip in the bathroom. Fine. Okay. I'm surprised there wasn't one of those like control thingy-majiggies here. Ooh, what's this? What's this? Oh. Right. Good old quiet radio station. It's for people who want to listen to the radio but don't want to get distracted by a lot of annoying noise. Does it strike you as odd that Darling insists on having us appear? I mean, we just stand there. We don't even have a line or anything. Don't get me wrong. Pizza day in the lab. 2 Blackrock samples found in the usual place under C for Clara. Let me know if there's anything you want to discuss. This is, I guess, making fun of the fact that there are like scientists in the background of his videos. Yeah. I do like the wall of plants. It's very nice. Oh, these guys are actually dead. I don't know if I've actually encountered like dead people yet. Have I? Like people who they've got the protector thing on and they were just killed. Mostly dead people disappear. Once again, right outside the shelter. I feel like as director, once this current emergency is dealt with, I'm gonna have one of my first policy initiatives is going to be reevaluating the shelter protocol. It clearly is not working very well. Also, I don't know where I'm going. But you know what? That's okay. Is this the other side of this thing? Oh, okay, cool. Ooh. Sound. Music. Oh, Jesus. You're a big mother. Whoa, whoa. Try that again. I dare you. Fine, I'll just kill you. I'm not entirely sure. Whoa! What makes guys respawn? Like if it's just a time thing or whether I like went far enough away. Say hello to your friend. Alright. Let's see about actually moving somewhere we're supposed to go. Looks like we're supposed to go this way. Kind of wish there was like a compassy type thing, or at least something that shows where the direction of the objective on the, like in this view. Weird whole thing. What's down here? For those of you just joining us who haven't seen the previous episodes of this, I warn you, my sense of direction in games like this is very poor, so I may do a fair amount of backtracking. What's this say? Auditory experience, my dark disquiet. Please choose from each of the following pairs: A or B, 1 or 2, day or night, apple, orange, burnout, or fade away. Excellent. I assume we just got a bunch of like grad students to do a thing. I mean, it would be rude not to push a big red button surrounded by caution stripes, right? Ooh. An anechoic chamber. I kind of wish I had one of these. Oh, this is nice. Nice and quiet. Oh, is there? There's supposed to be music playing right here? Interesting. Well, time to fill out the questionnaire, I guess. This is how you remind me of what I really am. Oh no, oh no, gotta go, run away! Oh my god. There's some sort of horrible possessed music happening in that room. I get the impression that we might want to go down there, but I also am not confident in my ability to not take falling damage. But maybe I'll find a way to float or something. Considering there's other guys flying around, I feel like that's something that could happen. Alright, what else we got? What other areas can I go to? So there's that place. Can't do anything there. Is that a different? No, that's the same. Ooh, here's another shelter. Let me guess, there's nobody in here. Yep. I don't know what we need to do to make the shelters more... It's just that the shelters need to be more attractive. Like, maybe if we have like a few like stand-up arcade consoles or something in there, people will want to go to the shelter more. It's like, it's not just the shelter that'll stop you from dying. It's also like a fun place to hang out. Get some like arcade cabinets. Down in front. Very rude. Synchronicity is a phenomenon long recognized by the wise, but only recent given name to science. How we rationalize events connected by no identifiable causality, yet clearly conjoined in purpose. Hey, thank you with the 50 bits. Let's all go to the shelter. Let's all go to the shelter. Let's all go to the shelter. It's a fun place for a snack. Exactly. Maybe the shelters need some kind of like marketing campaign associated with them. Hey everybody, you know what's cool? Going to the shelters and not dying. I don't know. That sounds kind of square to me. I hate you. Well, that wasn't a good idea. That like smashed him towards me. Is that guy floating while sitting in a chair? Whoa! Legs too long. Chair! Oh. Ow! Health, health, health. Thank you. It's like, how do you tell who's a monster? Well, when I kill them, they disappear. One of these days, I'm gonna kill a guy and he's not gonna disappear, and it's gonna be like, oops. I guess that wasn't a monster. Or a hiss, or whatever. That's fair. Door's opening over there. But first, I want to go into here. Ooh. Astral plane and objects of power. Why, whenever anybody touches an object of power, do they immediately get a tutorial level? Like, it's convenient, but it makes no scientific sense. What's that? Boop, boop, boop. Newton's cradle.
Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements.
Resonance. It's there, but you can't see it. It vibrates. around us, through us, from us? What if the vibration is conscious? What could a force like that do? A force? Wait. Is this just the force?
Listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA.
I was about to say, yeah.
Think of them as
Everybody's just concerned about the HRAs tracking your movements. That is ridiculous. We don't use the HRAs to track your movements. Wait, what? What is it? Whoa. Go to the mail room. But that's far away. Is this a new thing? I have to go back up the elevator? Time mission. These are random side quests. Oh, that's interesting. I could get annoying. But sure, I'll try it right this once. They drop good mods. Yeah. I'm starting to feel like that might be a slight, not downside, but like a slight issue with this is that, like, they've got all these collectibles, but they don't really do that much. And so you have this situation where, where's the mailroom? Isn't that weird? Where they don't actually have that much incentive. You don't have that much incentive to, like, do things, to get stuff. Isn't it through here? Dead letters? Oh. Oh, right, I can fast travel, can't I? That's probably a better thing to do.
Waltzes into the boardroom and says it's her office. Who the hell does she think she is?
Fast travel to the director's office. Oh. Secure the area and protect the agents. Well, that was pointless. Protect the agents who are standing right beside the explodey guys. That was on them. That was not me. I don't feel like that could have really done much there. Oh. Well, I did that anyway. You know what? Yeah. I will kill his snipers. Because I hate his snipers. They're dick butts. Alright. Let's fast travel back here. Wait, no. I can actually fast travel to a different floor, can't I? Oh, yes. I would be able to, except I haven't actually done any control points in that place yet. Okay, here we go. Well, that was a waste of time. Alright. If you're gonna call me for help, don't stand beside explodey guys. If you want to stand beside explodey guys, that's your business. But just do it on your own time, in quiet. I got better things to do than to go help people who want to stand beside explodey guys. Oh! Things are getting spicy up in here. Tree! Okay. Now, before I was so rudely interrupted by a request for help, I was going in here and I was looking around here. Right. And it seemed like reading that thing was the thing that, like, triggered that. But that was probably just a coincidence. I should really clean up this whole area. Here, let me help. There we go. Yeah. Let's just tidy this right up. Perfect. Perfect. Don't thank me, it's part of my job. I am working with the janitor.
Constantly changing labyrinth. Can never pass through. Dimensional research. Every measure of security.
I feel like this is not actually the right way to be going here. This is like going... Oh, jeez. Look at that big, huge area over there. Spinion! Thank you for the 1 whole year. Happy anniversary. Then again, the way I'm supposed to go didn't seem to be actually, like, open yet. Alright. Unfortunately, the way things actually, like, connect together on that map is not very clear. Also, there's like, the map doesn't show elevations. Alright, let's try over here. And I have level 3 now, don't I? Okay, cool. Let's do this. What's with the background chanting? I don't know. Oh.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
Hey, Marshall. Let me know if you're, you know, feeling possessed. Have I played other Remedy games? Yes. I played Alan Wake, and I played all of the Max Payne games. I'm not sure, were they responsible for the first Max Payne games? Or the second ones? Or both? Or not the second one, or like the Max Payne 3? I don't know, like, were they responsible for all of them or just the more recent one? Because, you know, the more recent Max Payne game is quite different from the previous ones. But I enjoyed all of them, really. They didn't do the third one? Okay, yeah, I figured that they might have been done by... The new one was done by a different team. Ow! I would appreciate less missiles, please. Let's see if we can do like 50% on the missile. Let's try for 50% less missiles. That's what I want. I'm not saying we have to get rid of all of the missiles shooting at me. We're just gonna try to take the total volume down a little bit. Just relax. Do we have dash? Yes. I just don't use it very much. Partially because it's a little awkward. I don't know. I do definitely get the impression that this is a little bit optimized for the controller. In terms of the keyboard placement stuff. Like some of the button combinations are a little awkward to push. By the same, so like, and like I could use a controller with this, obviously. But I like shooting with the mouse and keyboard so much better. Oh, one of these. Excellent. Yeah. Launch on the middle mouse button is definitely the way to go. Launch is initially... Launch is by default mapped to the E key, which means that when you're holding something that you've launched, you can't move to the right. At least the way I use the keyboard, which doesn't make any sense. Ooh, Pierce. Ooh. Ooh. It's like a charged thing. And then we got spin. That also seems pretty good. You know what? I'm gonna make spin. You spin me right around, baby, right around. Wait, didn't I just make spin? Oh, there it is. Spin. Oh, I have so many weapon mods. Turn up the accuracy of spin. Plus 16%. Low health boost. Reload efficiency. Sure, let's try that. Best used in controlled bursts. Well, what we got here? Dodge evade energy cost down. Launch energy cost down. Health recovery pickup plus 30% per element. That actually sounds really good. I've got energy recovery speed up 26%. Health recovery plus... I like energy recovery is actually probably pretty good. I use that a lot.
Simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid.
Is this spin? Ooh.
Intrinsically tied to the oldest house. A director, the process
Machine gun.
of choosing a
It's like a machine
director
pistol.
to all objects of power in terms of who
The picture made it look like more like a 6-shooter.
Yes.
I feel like I could work with this. All right. Hey everybody. Astral plane exhibition. Hmm. Ooh. The astral entity is now known as Astral Spike. Okay. They're like, we made it a nice place where it could hang out in the astral plane. So far it's destroyed everything we put in there, but we're optimistic that it will be happy. Yeah, that's actually a really neat model.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place. Not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception.
Astral Spike.
In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made.
Isn't Astral Spike just
We don't have footage of this.
Spike from season 5 of Angel?
A ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
I feel like we need to send memos around to tell people what things won't immediately kill them in a horrible way. Not the other way around. Like, I think you can just work under the assumption that everything will kill you.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
Hi! You look like a friendly fellow. I mean, there's a button. I might as well push it. As I often say, it would be rude not to push a big red button surrounded by caution lines. Why wouldn't you label the button, don't push this? I mean, I guess they did. At least label what it does. What am I? They really make cardboard cutouts. Oh dear. Is there a place to put this? Yes, there is. Help, 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 help. Alright, I charged that up. Now I'm going to push this button. Why did I... Wait, no. Why would I close the door? Well, that was just all around terrible. Nope, now I'm just on the other side. That didn't help me at all. Do I have to lure it into that room? I see. Hey! Come in here. Nope, wrong button. Shooting it seems to stop it for a bit anyway. Okay. Oh, wait, that console has a button. Okay. Okay, I know what to do now. Got it. As a side note, the way dashing works in this, I am not a fan of. Or, like, the way running works, I should say, not dashing. Oh, hey, come and get me. I'm a delicious thing that you want to eat.
What's the Bureau doing with that thing?
Personal mod's full. I guess I can disassemble a bunch of these. Like, for instance, all these. Like, I have health recovery plus 30%, so there's no point in holding this one. Like, basically all the level 1 mods I can probably ditch at this point. Like, this is plus 26%, this is like strictly better. Like, I did that, but I don't really know why I did. Oh, I guess that opened this door.
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here.
Backup down here? That's my middle name. Parapsychology, hypnosis, and extrasensory lab.
Marshall, are you still there? Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
Marshall. That seems bad. Hiss cluster. Heals other enemies, destroy them to make the fight easier. Maybe I will. Whoa! Kind of forgot that I have very, very little health at the moment. Like, I know this might sound ironic, but stop throwing things at me. Poof! Haha. Yeah. I am a fan of this gun. Spin class is really working for me. Whoa! Hi, fella. Oh, this ain't good. Okay. Oh, and there's a thing in here. That's handy. Oh. What a nice hallway. The luck department. Was there like another one of those random missions? Major targets. Go to pneumatics. Suitably epic for 72 months. That is a suitably epic number of months. That's 6 years. Man. Also, Burgundy Eagle for 32 months. Power of 2. Nice. And Steven GR123 for 10 months. Just got my account back, so I had to sub here again. I'm glad you got your account back. All right, let me just quickly look at this. New mission. Wait. Okay, that's not X-ray. Okay. There's lots of stuff going on here. Let me just calm the hell down, everybody. Okay. So, we've got a mission. Executive major targets. Go to pneumatics. And I've got, like, I might as well do this, and I can just fast travel with the thingy that's right here. So let me try this. See if this works a little better this time. Fast travel to pneumatics. Looks like the dead letters section is the closest. Yeah, object grab with launch will damage enemies on the way to you. That's fun. Where you grab a thing behind a guy and it knocks him in the back of the head. I guess pneumatics is the communication department. Eliminate key hiss targets. Well, which ones are the key targets? Probably that guy. Ha! Got him in the butt. Wait, did I just complete that mission? Yeah, so I don't need to do anything there anymore. Sorry. You are not considered to be an important target, buddy. I don't know, not my rules. Wrong way. Psychology is where I want to go. Alright, and also, I've got this other side quest to go find an X-ray machine. Merry-go-round horse. Which I think was related to the research and records, his cluster. I don't know where X-ray light box, object of power. Which is over there. Like, that appears to be a room that's not connected to anything. Which seems like it might be difficult to get to. But you know what? We're gonna try it anyway. This is bad. Especially those guys are on my side, apparently. But I feel like that might be not true. Hi, everybody. How's it going?
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
So what's up here? We're all just hanging out, relaxing, watching this object of power. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. I'm just gonna go over here, and yeah, we're just going to wander around a little bit. Ooh. That's interesting. Let's look around a little bit more before we... I was just doing random stuff there. I wasn't actually making a any particular shape. Well, I was trying to... My first plan was to just like fill it in completely and see if that did anything. Oh, there's that. Let's try that, I guess. So that's there and then at the top. All right. It's weird. It's arrow keys rather than the WASD. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3. So I want solid, 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 solid. There. Wait. Okay. Yeah. These guys just basically did the equivalent of, you know, coming up with a cool password and then writing it on a sticky note and putting it beside your computer. Don't do that, by the way. Get yourselves a password manager.
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, astronaut first class, and you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia.
I wasn't, but now I guess I am.
The astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary.
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Your suit is good? Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Yeah. I used LastPass as well, actually. I used to use one password, but then I switched over to LastPass when 1Password made some changes in their client that I did not like. And LastPass is okay. I'm not totally stoked on them, but they seem to be, at least at the moment, use C's to complete the astral plane challenge. Well, what the heck is C's? Golden copy NPC variation. Right, I can't fight golden guys. Oh! Ah! You work for me now. Can... I like that their health gets filled up too. X-ray now bound. Cool. Yeah, my big requirements are, you know, synchronization between different devices, and sharing between different things, which LastPass mostly does. One thing I really liked, 1Password used to do a thing where you could have
when I took over the object.
where you could have like your password database stored in like Dropbox, and you could sort of access it independently from the actual 1Password application. And then they switched over to just being cloud-based, which I didn't like. Of course, 1Password and most of the other ones are also cloud-based, but that was like the big advantage that I had to 1Password, and so I was like, well, there's no point using it anymore, so I might as well just switch over to LastPass. Especially since 1Password is not doesn't have a very good Windows app. It's sort of Mac oriented. All right, what do I want to do? More launch damage is good. Picking up heavy guys is also fun. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Ooh, or plus 5% to C's duration. Ah, interesting. So C's runs out over time. %5 doesn't seem like very long. I guess that's why it's only a one thing. Oh, I get a personal mod slot though if I do 3. Well, let's try that, sure. I'll spend 1 point on that. And then, sure, let's get more launching of enemies. Mostly because I want to see what the next upgrade is. Launch larger objects? I can launch pretty big objects anyway. Also, it only costs 1 point? Yeah, let's just get that. And now, right, no, it's in. Now I have an extra body slot. Oh, so good. I've wanted one of those for a long time. Extra launch efficiency seems good. What do we want? Energy boost also seems good. I have so many of these. I can deconstruct this one. Deconstruct that one too. Okay, what do you want? I think maybe I'll get the health recovery pickup one. Let's do both of those. That's good. What I liked about, you know, the sort of like, I liked the thing where I had like 1Password, I had the database synchronized through Dropbox, which is of course also a cloud app. But I kind of, there's that aspect of like, I kind of liked that it was 2 different companies, you know, it's like Dropbox can't, you know, the thing is encrypted, so Dropbox can't read it. And it's stored on Dropbox's servers, so 1Pass can't get it to it. Even though 1Password can't read it itself theoretically at all, because it's encrypted. I kind of liked that, where it was sort of the different parts of it were sort of split between 2 different companies. I kind of liked from a sort of security. Not even security, but more just kind of redundancy perspective. But yeah, I may investigate Keep Pass some more. Maybe I've gone the wrong way here. Password managers are an interesting area in terms of like, you know, open source is good in something like that because it allows you to, you know, theoretically people can look at the source code and make sure there's nothing nefarious going on. But on the other hand, having, you know, a for-profit company behind it does give a sense of, as long as you trust that company, does give it a sense of stability, that it's not going to disappear randomly at some point, which can be handy. Anyway, before I continue, actually, because probably stuff is going to start popping off pretty quick here as I go and meet Marshall, I'm going to take a quick commercial break. So I'll be back in just a few minutes. Commercial. are back. Well, I'm back. I don't know about you. But you know what? I'm not going to wait for you. Because if you don't know that if you're not listening to this, then it doesn't matter. Hey! Do. Alright. So. Let's go find Marshall. She's apparently using the elevator.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You got that right. More of you? Really?
Why are you guys such poops? Jesus! You know what? Those guys don't get invited to the next party. They are not nice guys, not nice individuals. They're poopers is what they are. Sorry to use that kind of language,
Can you hear me?
but
Yes.
you know
I can
what?
hear you. Who is this?
I don't like them.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
If you're
I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
if you're a enemy in a video game, at least have the common decency to
More of you?
die without exploding. Join me, and together we will rule the universe. Except this wears off though, right? So I just have to like kill this guy. I see his health gradually. Does he just die when his health goes down? Let's figure this out. Yes, he does. Okay, that's fine. Oof. What? I don't know if I've ever seen a 90-degree elevator. I've seen ones that open on both sides, but...
Welcome to the party, ma'am. Marshall is right down the hall.
Are we having a party? Ooh. The rubber duck supplement. Discovered in the home of agent after his young daughter committed to be followed by her rubber duck. Wow. There was a thing about, at the very beginning, there was a thing about, like, if you see a rubber duck, be... I was kind of hoping the rubber duck would be like an object of power. Gives you the power of, I don't know, quacking.
Marshall's eager to speak with you, ma'am. She's just down the hall.
Well, I'm sure she is. Maybe I don't want to talk with Marshall. Ever thought of that? Why do we always want to do what Marshall wants to do? Yeah. I really dig the green walls. I claim this control point in the name of Spain. Why? Seems like it'd be fun. Hey, buddy. You look a little tired. Are you okay? Hey, kitty cat. Kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat. Ha! That's a reference to a video that probably none of you have seen. Because I don't know if I wonder if it is actually available online anywhere.
There you are. I was starting to worry.
Fine, I'm taking that. There's a video that Johnny, so for those of you who don't know, Johnny Blakeborough from Desert Bus and various other projects, a good friend of ours, was the director of the Vancouver Island Short Film Festival up in Nanaimo, and there was a film that he showed actually several years in a row as part of the as part of the thing. Oh no! As part of the film festival, there was just one of those cats, the lucky cat arm things. It was just like a minute long, and it's just going like kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty 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 cat. Wonder if it's available online somewhere.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations.
You look like you're a no-nonsense type.
And I assume you found his gun.
Yep.
Just call me Jessie. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her?
Trench is dead.
Really?
Also, Trench told me to find you. Oh, he did that before he died? No. After he died.
My rangers can't secure the lab alone. Not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan. I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs.
Ilioswald, I'm glad we can help in whatever way we can.
Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Hiss nodes.
The layout of this place almost invites an ambush. Guess we never thought we'd be fighting on our own turf.
Seriously, I've been in Threshold safer than this.
And the hiss sort of turned the house into a threshold, huh?
What's the mission thing going on here? Hiss nodes, go to the communication. Okay, so this is another. Alright. I feel like I'm gonna probably start ignoring these. Like, they're just kind of unnecessary and distracting. And honestly, I don't care that much about the upgrades. I love this. Like a system to test which way up the horseshoe goes. Yeah. When I said I'm going to ignore them, I mean the timed ones. Like, they're just randomly generated things that don't really matter.
If you want to go sit in the corner and suck your fucking thumb, don't let me stop you. But no one will be calling you a ranger afterwards.
The fight's not in here, Rangers. Let's look for alternatives.
No one will be calling you a ranger. You'll be Ranger Thumbsucker Guy. You want to be that? What's the...
I see Rangers over there. We have to help them.
What's the plus by the name? Ritual Division. Come to me. Oh, I see. The plus is that he's being healed. Okie dokie. Stupid. There. Like. Whoa. Okay, he's my friend. Why can't I? I was trying to take that guy over. It wasn't working. Ow! Oh, crap. I saw guys. I guess I saw guys floating, and I thought those were just the regular floating guys that were just sort of around. Turns out it was the guys that explode. I've talked to him.
Last anyone
Okay.
heard, he was taking a security team into containment. The reason is currently unknown.
I see Rangers over there. We have to help them.
Where's the stupid thing? sphere. Healy sphere thing. Come on, where are you? There you are. What the? Ah! You deked me out. Okay. Now let's get this sorted. Okay. Doing good. Now, where are the explodey guys? There are no explodey guys? Alright, fine. Oh! Now there are explodey guys. There are the explodey guys. Just waited long enough for my guys that I possess to go away. Apparently those guys' big weakness is traveling in groups. They can set each other's off. Which is nice. What a... No! Ow! Never did like Chief Lewis. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. I hope I get a shield at some point. Chair! Man. I really hope I don't have to do that whole fight again. Maybe, hopefully it'll... I'm not sure whether that was a save point or not. It wasn't! Well, let's see if that... all those guys... Sometimes those guys are considered... the guys are considered dead still. Let's hope that that is the case. Ah. Yes, it looks like that is the case. Or at least some... Wait, is this guy dead now? No. So, okay, this will activate when I try to do this. Okay, cool. That's fine. Ow! Why? Oh. I didn't realize the gun thing, the switching gun switch between just the two weapons. I thought it would like cycle. Because I think you are correct in that shatter might be the way to go against this guy. All right.
Oh, it's charts. As if you can find anything in this place.
Darling sure found enough places to hide.
Yeah. Problem is, it's very hard to like watch the mini boss for like when he's gonna attack me or whatever, because he's surrounded in this like barrier of smoke and stuff. Join me. Ow. Yeah, man. It's really hard to, like, I get that, like, throwing stuff out and makes him drop what he's throwing, all that kind of stuff. But it's just hard to see what he's even doing. He's got so much, like, random smoke stuff around him. Plus me, like, getting killed and dying immediately so that my screen is all covered in red doesn't help things. Got him. Alrighty. Now we just got little dudes to mess with. Whew. A job well yeeted, everyone. Let's go home. Can we just clean up this control point a little bit? Turn off the red lighting and everything. Let's just make this control point a little bit more nice. Elevator. Where does this go? Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, maybe this is actually how you're supposed to go. In which case, I should have gone the other way. Haha! Video games. Thank you for your file. It was very helpful. I've re-archived it with the BlackRock research. Case your video shoots are always interesting. I expect my ability for those will decrease in the future, however, as my analysis is. Alright. File received. Oh. Inconsiderate Hat, thank you for continuing the gift sub that you were gifted from Lizardman175. And Simon Ark for 25 months says square numbers are fun for everyone, and odd squares are only half of them. Yeah, the floor plan map thing is it's not that useful. Because I guess it only like shows one floor. I don't know. It's more just gives you a general outline. It doesn't actually direct you very well. Obsessive compulsive disorder, hoarding, anxiety disorders. Oh. Wow. Right, I guess if they've got like a luck department and stuff, through their analysis they figured out that like luck is a real thing, and that by doing various rituals and things, people can actually like mass accumulate luck as like a real tangible thing. Ooh. Wow, I wonder what happened down there. Oh right, that was me. Probably shouldn't just drop down. I mean, they are all dead, so presumably they didn't have enough luck. It'd be tricky though, like, you know, if you were on the luck research team and you actually like quantified it and were like figuring out how it could happen, wouldn't you just end up spending like all your time doing, like, if you figured out that whatever, crossing your fingers or having a horseshoe gave you good luck, actually, like, had an actual quantifiable, measurable luck thing? Wouldn't you just spend all your time doing that? Oh, hey, here's a shelter. That really helped out. Let's see who's in the shelter. Nobody's in the shelter. Quelle surprise. The Threshold Kids. The arrival of, there are some going absent young. Requires slow, blank, friendly introduction to paranatural topics. Budget will minimal few, took a few puppet making courses in my local community center. Right. I think maybe they need to reevaluate the Threshold Kids show. It was definitely on the creepy end of the thing. Oh, weapon mods. Let's do a little cleaning of our weapon mods. In fact, is there a backspace? Aha! Ordering them. I feel like we're gonna be doing a similar cull of all the ones that are not useful. Zoom increase might actually be good, although I have a better one, so that's probably not. Our credits for 25 months. Thank you very much. Well, that's true. Can I get more? How do I guess I'd have to do the thing, but yeah, maybe I can get more slots on my other guns. That would be nice. Slots and slots and slots and slots. Continue on to Darling's Theater. Darling. Protective studies. That seems good. What up?
You just take a second to sign this one. Sorry. How's this game?
It's good.
Nice. Thank you.
Keep thinking of Blackadder goes forth. Yeah. It's definitely what I'm thinking about too.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock.
Quack. Honk.
No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner.
Don't make the ducky mad.
No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied each with a different value on the pH scale from 0 to 14.
Oh, that's not right.
No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words?
Maybe you should have done that before you lit it on fire and dipped it in acid.
You can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
Like, I would do the can it understand me and communicate test before you do the light it on fire and dump it in acid test. I'm just saying.
This way to the lab? Okay.
I don't know.
You must like these HRAs.
Oh.
Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
I mean, I feel like that's not a good assumption. Gotta be something cool in here. Aha! Shkaboosh! What do you get? What do you get? Oh, energy recovery. Okay. I like, you can't just put things down when you're levitating them. You have to throw them. Boop. Can my cool magical gun turn into a flashlight? Whoop! Oh. We're back to that. Okay, I don't care about that. It's that way. Oh, there's a thing here. Well, what the? These guys really need to work on their password discipline. Hurrah!
You let me here. Any idea how to make it work?
Hurrah is just lab spelled backwards. Oh, I can't do. Okay. Is this the thing telling me what? Feedback loop dimensions. Too powerful for use. Wait. I want to do the one that's too powerful. That's more powerful seems relevant to my interests.
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Restart the punch card terminals, then activate the HRA machine. I will do all these things. Beep. Looks like I'm missing some punch cards. And also these are...
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
Alright. And by we, I mean you. Like, I get that I've got the gun, so, you know, I'm fighting guys. Like, that makes sense. But you guys could help with finding the punch cards. Like, that's not that hard. Black rock prisms of the unique furnished black rock, distinct in the shape and potency. Also, these are clearly not punch cards because they don't have holes in them. These are just like flash cards. Or possibly just like...
Have you checked the upper floor?
Yeah, have you? Maybe you could go check the upper floor while I do this. Yeah? Rather than have me do everything? Alright. So we've got all the punch cards. But then we have to figure out what punch card goes with what terminal?
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
So not that one, not that one. That one or that one? So one of those two.
These white
Oh.
drawings may be important.
It's 4. Okay, so we'll take that as 4, as in the 4th one along. So we'll try that. Remember, oh, what was the game that Graham and I were playing? Soul Suspect? Murder Soul Suspect, that was it. Where the mip mapping and the loading was so bad that it was like you were supposed to look at a thing on a screen, but it hadn't actually loaded in.
Something to do with these symbols.
Does it mean swap those two? What number is this? 3. Or maybe it's just a smiley face. Well, let's just try this in the sort of basic form. Actually, wait a minute. Just as a quick check. Okay. I thought that maybe that went green because it was correct. But no, it just goes, it's always green. Okay, let's just try this with the basic. Throw. There's only one left. Clearly that wasn't correct. Okay.
What do these whiteboards mean?
So if I guess if I combine what all of the whiteboards say. So that one has that as number 1, which also the one upstairs does as well. Oh, I have to actually attribute the thing? Okay. So this has the little...
Try different combinations.
Yeah,
One of
yeah.
them has to work.
Shut up, Marshall. So this one he's trying to figure out where that one goes. So it looks like that's number 1. So I'm happy with that. For number 2, now is he saying swap those? Is this one say swap those two? Yeah, I think I swapped those two because the little arrow there. How hard would it be to just change the diagram? No. Draw a little arrow. Although to be fair, that's probably how I would do it if I was doing little. If I was just like writing diagrams on a whiteboard to myself. Be like, I'll fix this later. There we go. Got it! This is probably fine. Yep. This is fine. I'll let you know.
Prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
Well, that was friggin' pointless. Do all this stuff, and then we can come up with a new plan.
We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab down in the Blackrock processing site and maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way. But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go. I need something from you first. What do you know?
Can I have your gun?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it. I'm the only one who can help. Fine. I'll get the prisms first. Dylan will have to wait just a little longer. But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Okay.
Thanks.
Ooh.
Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Emily Pope?
Right.
Emily Pope's been dead for years.
And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance.
What?
Hostile.
Could we look at the screen?
Resonance.
I don't really need to look at the projector.
That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for.
Also, they stopped the Eldrazi? Wait, no, the Hadrons...
Hedron can provide us.
Yes, the Hadrons stopped the...
and keeping us from being wiped out.
Imprison the Eldrazi, don't they? Do they also lure the Eldrazi? Right, the Hadrons trapped the Eldrazi.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
Yay! I have dealt with the Old Boys Club. Why was that the old boys club? Why, like, that was... It's an odd name for a mission that was given to you by two different women. Oh, yeah, I can. Somebody mentioned that I can put things down with F. That's nice. What the? God damn it! Really? Did nobody know about this door? Nobody thought that maybe the director should know about this door that's right here? Where am I actually even supposed to be going? Search for black, right, go to the maintenance. Huh. I mean, I might as well go. Sure. Let's try this again. Wait, where's the closest? There's a thingy down here, isn't there? Or not. You know what? I'm just gonna take the elevator. You know, guys, don't trouble yourself. I'll just take the elevator. It's fine. Don't trouble yourselves.
No Hiss followed you in, right?
Ridiculous. Hope's grasping at straws.
Why? If hiss is a frequency, then why couldn't it vibrate molecules? It would.
Doop, doop, boop, boop. Alright, we got more upgrade points. And we can just do more launch damage. That's pretty strong. The duration of the seize doesn't... If I could get seizing faster, that would be handy, but... More energy could also be good. More health. These are all useful. Let's do more launch damage. And, oh yeah, let's see if we can maybe buy more weapon slots, too.
To alter human physiology.
That was in here, wasn't it? Astral constructs. The weapon upgrade things were in here. When they were available. I don't know what makes them available, but...
It would explain the hair loss.
No more outfits.
Think about it. The precision that would require is unthinkable.
Wait, is it a different menu? Yeah, I think they appear here when I have that ability. Like additional weapon form slot. Yeah. Okay. Now let's fast travel to the mailroom. Yeah, that's where I was. That's where the... If this is just a guy standing beside exploders again, I'll be very annoyed. Duh. Guys. What am I supposed to do about that? If the guys don't run away from the exploders, what do I do? Ugh. I guess you're supposed to kill the exploders before they get close to your buddies, but they weren't even like visible until they were close. Ugh. Life is hard. Moral of the story is don't try. I don't think I can give them orders. It's one of those things where it's like...
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he alright? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him. Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
I mean... Dylan is like 100% dead, right? Alright, this room. I remember all this. Was there a level 4 door that I couldn't access before? This is the problem with the map that you're given. It's like... Apparently that's not a connection. Do I take that elevator down? Is that the thing? Ugh. Maintenance sector access corridor, and then also maintenance sector. Wait. What's the difference? That sounds like a moth or something. It's probably a evil interdimensional killer moth. Thresholds. All is house place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What a threshold will contain is a question can only be answered once it manifests. That seems fine. This is all perfectly reasonable. Black rock processing. Oh. Wait. No. Screw you, his thing. Why? Interesting. Oh. And by getting rid of all those, this goes away. Oh, okay. I was like, why do I want to do that? But now I know. Investigate the training course. Ooh. Oh. Thank you for telling me that. Was that made clear at any point? If so, I missed it. Uh-oh. They used this guy's recorded voice for the training missions.
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
Why did they keep all of that?
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
I see.
45 seconds remaining.
How? Is this a telekinesis also
30
training
seconds remaining.
course?
15 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Course failed.
Okay.
Try again, Ranger.
Well, now I know what to do. Right. Here we go. I like that they kept all the like. Do I start now? Okay.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. "60 seconds remaining. Seconds remaining.
Spadoink!
Course complete. Congratulations, Rainer.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course. It's protecting itself. We need to hit it harder to break that shield.
Oh, it's a safe. The safe is a safe. Good thing I don't have to like carry it with me. How do I shield? Q. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. And it just kind of happens too. Like it's a toggle. I like that. Less things. Whoops. Well, that didn't work. Talos Proxy for 32 months in a row says, so reflective. Much wow. It did not shield as much as one might want. It's a little hard to tell whether it's in front of me or all around me. I guess it's only sort of in front of me. So I have to be relatively pointing generally towards the guys that I want to block. Also, I can't run while I'm holding it, which is an important point. Also, it doesn't shield me from pits. Which is fair, I guess. But also slightly disappointing. stuff doesn't charge while I'm using it. Which is an important point. And it goes away when I climb up things. Nice.
Good time to have a shield.
Ah, and I can't attack or do anything with it. Well, what good is that? It's actually kind of annoying. Like, if I can't do anything while I'm holding it, it just kind of delays. 'Cause I don't even heal well. I guess you could go pick up health that's already waiting for you. Or if you're like doing the thing where you're wandering around trying to aggro people so you can figure out where the hell they are. Alright. I see the point of it, but it's not universally useful. Just sort of as a thing to have up all the time. I guess it's just the equivalent of having something to hide behind when you're trying to... Of course, it also blocks your vision. But anyway. Alright, well, we learned a few things today. We learned about shields. We learned that you can destroy those little red thingamadoodles. Oh, here's the bathroom again. Why do people keep leaving these things in the bathroom? I like that. Open the door. Knock the toilet paper roll off the thing. Open the door. Knock the toilet paper roll off. Open the door. Knock the toilet paper roll off. Open the door. Knock the toilet paper roll off. Isn't that the worst? Ugh. This bathroom just constantly, like the toilet paper roll is just always on the floor. Wait a minute. This is a men's and ladies co-bathroom. And then right beside it is just a man's, and there's only 2 stalls in it. Why isn't... It's very odd. Oh, the power plant. Okay. Right, this place. I don't want to go in here and fight guys. Field training. Black Rock. Boom! Poof. That was just my reflection. Nope, there was a really... I was like, maybe that was just my reflection. There isn't really a guy there. Two things can be true. Your reflection, it is your reflection. Also, there's a guy there. I can do this now. Haha! Turbine room. That seems normal. It's supposed to have all those sparks, right? Haha! I wonder what that turbine was for. I wonder if turning it off is like a terrible idea. Oh well, probably not important. Oh, this is just another one of these. This is major targets. That one's a little more interesting than the other one anyway. Oh, I need... Oops. I want... I want this. And then I want... Can I grab one of the other ones from up here? Darn it. Here I am walking downstairs like some kind of non-telekinetic peasant. Do-ba-da-ba-doo. I don't quite know what I'm doing here, but you know what? Uh-oh, it's a lights, it's a switchy thing. Ocean view, the law of 3 applies. Alright, before I do that, let's just look over here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whew. All right. Where's this attached? Bye. Oh. What the? Oh. Wait. Ah, there we go. I was like, what? It's not doing the thing that it's supposed to do.
I don't know. The lights are on. They should be open. We're looking to get a room for the night. Hello? I don't think anyone's there, honey. Come on. We'll go to that motel we found.
I don't think anybody's there. We'll go to the other interdimensional motel that we know. With a front desk that bell that controls the doors. Is this just the same as it was before? Oh, no, it's interesting new different things. Okay. Sure. Clean things up a little bit. Wait, now 2 rooms are open. That's different. Wait. Ah, okay. This is the same place, but I can't manipulate this one. Which is, that's straight, that's over there, and the chair's out. So let's try that. So that makes them the same. Oh, what about this? Oh. Yes, that should be correct now. Ah, I should now open this door. Which gives me the keys to the black triangle room. Wait, the paintings are different? Oh yeah. But I think the point was that it was straight. Okay. Which takes me to there. Why did I want to do this? Oh, now there's a bridge there where there wasn't. No. What did I do? Those bridges weren't there before? Hmm. I wonder if turning off those turbines is going to be an issue. They don't seem to be like creating the power because We still have electricity. Oh yeah, I probably just could have gone down that hole. I'm not quite sure what drop resistance I have at this point. That hole is right there, yeah. Okay. I probably would have been fine. So this path wasn't here before. Cool. It's fairly I mean, this would be more effective as a deterrent if it didn't just automatically open when anybody walks by. But anyway.
Okay, we need to find a way to Blackrock processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
Atlas theory. The Atlas changes for individual observation has been made during its change. It only occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance camera. Ooh. Is there a item of object of power that gives me a map? That would be super handy. Too bad I don't have security clearance to get in here.
Reminder, if the contents of your workspace have been rearranged, removed, added to, or altered in any other way, you should immediately leave the area while speaking to yourself in a reassuring tone. This will not only keep you calm, but also the room. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, that's amazing. Make sure to keep the room calm at all times. An upset room is a homicidal room. Toilet paper on the floor. I want like a memo in one of these random little... In one of these, the random pieces of paper you pick up, I want just to be a memo being like, why is the toilet paper always on the floor? Who designed these doors? That sounds bad. looks like there might be something real bad around here. Couch! Yeah, didn't you guys read the memo about the rooms being distressed? I feel like this room might be unhappy. Yeah. That guy's definitely making the room unhappy. Cleanse! Mm. All right. I am past due for this stream. I was just hoping to hit a save point, which I just did. So, I'm gonna whoop. I'm gonna call it there. But thanks everybody for helping out and watching the stream with me. And I say helping out because there was a couple of instances there where you knew a few things that I didn't, that was very useful in advancing the themadoodle. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Coming up, we've got Watch and Play is in less than an hour. What, 40 minutes or something. And they're going to be playing probably something terrible. And after that, AFK tonight is going to be Isle of Skye, which looks like a really neat game about you're like chieftains trying to build things. I think it's like you like bid for different stuff. I don't know. Sounds cool. And it has, I believe it's won all sorts of awards and things. So that's happening tonight, 5 o'clock. Tomorrow, of course, we got Checkpoint Plus at 12 o'clock. Remember, that is the new time for Checkpoint Plus. It's at noon, which gives us a little bit more time to talk about things, the sort of after show stuff, and chilling with talking with you guys and talking about the other stories and things without running up against LRMTG. Which, speaking of which, LRMTG is on Thursday afternoon, followed by Tinker Tailor Solder Fry, where Ian is gonna pull out the Dreamcast once again. Ian has a dream, and that dream is to complete his Dreamcast. I encountered Isle of Skye at the Board Game Cafe in Victoria while I was there for the weekend. Oh, cool. And then on Friday, I will be continuing on my Play It Forward of Control, which so we shall be continuing with that, figuring out how to get Blackrock prisms. And then Friday Night Paper Fight, of course. It's going to be time for the Theros Beyond Death draft. That's right. We did the PPR 2 weeks ago, and the pre-release was last weekend. And now it is actually, by Friday it will have actually come out, and we're going to crack a box and do a nice little draft of it. And then we got Adam's Game House continuing on with Persona 5 on Saturday. And we'll end, well, not end, but end the week, I guess, maybe. But we'll be doing Loading Ready Live. That's happening this Saturday. First Loading Ready Live of 2020. Who knows what 2020 will bring for Loading Ready Live? I don't, because we usually figure it out the day of. So, thanks everybody for watching the show and supporting us in all the many ways you do. Weeks don't end on Saturdays. They can. Rhythm Cafes on Sunday. Also. And depending on how your calendar is oriented, sometimes the week starts on Sunday and ends on Saturday. Sometimes it starts on Monday and ends on Sunday. Sometimes it starts on Thursday and ends on Wednesday. You know what? You set up your week any way you want. I will see all y'all on, well, tomorrow actually for Checkpoint Plus. But then I will be continuing on this playthrough of Control on Friday. And if you've missed previous episodes, I believe Heather is working on getting those online as we speak. Unless they may already be online, but if not, they're probably uploading as we speak. So you can check out all the previous stuff. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see all y'all later. Bye.